Yaku City is up, I believe. Kunimo, go away. No one likes you, Kunimon. I mean, I do kind of need the XP, but Pokemon really needs to get to level 20. Should probably increase his survivability a little as well. What item was it? It was a tree. So up is the quickest way to the desert area. Let's go do that. Hello, kicking boy. I know where your card is. I don't need to get you it right now. Then we need to go this way. This will bring me out next to Togemon's gym. If I can't find it in this village, at this city, it might be a bit of a pain. I might have to pause for a bit and just run around until I find it. Dorfmart. But is my sword individual who does not currently have a sword? That's okay damage. It's weird, like lots of things are weak against lightning. Nothing seems to be weak against wind. Just there. Like, ice is fine, fire's fine. Even metal's better than wind in this game, which is weird. Well, that is what the game do. He's strong enough to fight Dolphmon, so that's fine. $20. Pokemon! Yes! Now the problem is, there's no way for me to put Pokemon on. That's an entirely different area, because I need to go to someone who has a Digivolution lab and Byakko City doesn't. Do I just turn around? No. I'll train XV first. There's no point me returning yet. I'll do it in between episodes. It's fine. It'd be nice having Pokemon though, because I need to have his ultimate. But we will train this guy for now. Maybe train Dino Human a little bit more, because he's going to be my staple until something else has heal. Which I think most of Patamon's line does. And Dino Human, but I can't remember if anyone else does. Maybe I can find some armored Digivolutions now that Datamon's told me about it. They might be scattered about the map somewhere. Quite nice. Like if I do miss a load of those by the end of the game, feel free to tell me about it. I might do a poll when I'm reaching the end of the game. Or just, if I know I'm at the final boss, just load up a guide and find anything that I've missed and just play that bit. So I would love to keep spending loads of time on this game. But I do have quite a lot of PS1 games and PS2 games I need to finish as well. No Digimon ones though, because Digimon 1 is not an easy game to let's play. Really tedious. Digimon 2 is even more tedious. Digimon 4 is a 4-player game. which scales as if you're playing 4 players, if you're not, even if you're not. So if you're playing it by yourself, it's really hard. I mean, I wouldn't mind playing it, but I don't think it'd do very well for my sanity as well. Not so much in views. And we're back in the desert again. Which isn't a big detour because it's really close to the starting town. Oh, Cote level Dinny. Let's give him something. His defense he needs. Like, his defense is not great. It's not much lower than the others, but he's more of a glass cannon attack character. It would be nice if I gave him a nice chunk of defense first. Like that 34. He's almost at Agumon's level of defense. I suppose it also depends what Digivolutions you get, because the Digivolutions change a lot of their stat gains. Oh, come on. Boss cutter? I'd imagine it'd be decent against fire. Maybe this does something. Fine. As long as this doesn't cause vast damage. Oh no, it's fine. You can keep up with these then. Cross cutter will put in the time. How much does normal attack do? Enough. Cool. Yeah, I'll train more Dino Human after I get XV to 40. Completely ignore that Greymon exists. I would like to swap him off for Kyuki, but I ain't got a chance yet. It bugs me that this area doesn't have Piximon. But maybe if I kick everybody out of Byakko City, which I think might be possible. Maybe? I didn't get that far when I first played it, so I'm not sure. Maybe if I went to Kale and the lady, they might tell me where I need to go. That'd be my next port of call after this, if this doesn't work. But I definitely have to save. So we've got Kyuki. So for me to get the next set of Megas, Ultimates, I'd need to get one from Dino Human, potentially. Give me another one. Growlmon would have given me War Growl. I wonder what Vmon gives. Does it give Vidramon? Maybe? Maybe it doesn't even give one. Maybe it only gives one if Greymon's at a certain level. But then he'd be getting the same Digivolutions as Hookmon. And we don't want those. What's this? Airdramon. This should cause something. Not vast, but that is fine. I also noticed that My team is a little lower in stats than usual because I've put some points into resistances, which you probably should have done later on in the game. But it's fine. I might as well boost them up now. It's not like the game is amazingly difficult. Oh. Oh. I feel like an idiot now. He was 4 levels... Mon was 4 levels away from having small heal this entire game. Okay. That was not cool, game. How was I supposed to know that that Vmon learns heal? Okay. If any of you knew that before, feel free to call me out on it. We're doing Dino Human again. He's a good boy. Yeah. He's also got double power, which is really useful. Increases his hits. If he can pass on double power to like Kukimon, who is really fast, I think that'd be a nice little addition. Because I'm probably going to keep him on over XV. But it's probably like 45 XV gives me another Digivolution anyway. Hello, Dakugamon. How are you? Let's go when the power is double. One of my favourite Digimon, Dino Human. I think this is the first time I've used Dino Human on screen so far. He's a cool little boy. Frost Cutter. As you have some sort of sand, Dakugamon. Not massively worth it, considering I could have just done 3 hits anyway, but it uses 42. It's definitely not worth it. It's good for when you use multi-hits, but each multi-hit stacks. But I currently don't have multi-hits. I think Dino Human's ultimate move is a 3-hit though, where he hits with all 3 of his swords. It'd be useful for that. Right, let's try. I think this is where we've got to go. I can't be certain though. Hey there. It's the same cutscene as before. How do we get in then? Let's go to Mirage Desert at the bottom. Is it Mirage? Yeah. He might know how to get into Byakko City. If not, I'll speak to Kale in Lucky Mouse's zone in the sewers. And if not, I have no idea where I'm going. Okatorimon. Be frost cutted, sir. That is probably enough. I'm surprised I haven't got blast gauge to maximum by now. I've had some real big hits. I do want to get to Mon to 30 as well. Just to see if he unlocks any extra Digivolutions. I'll give you, if level 30 is megas, then I may be at the end of the, near enough the end of the game. Right, so if I remember correctly, I sort of worked this out. It was 2 zones down. It was 1. I was messing around with this off screen. I think I worked it out. It's like down left, up right, no, up left, off left. Yes, that was like that. And you go this way. And then you do up left 2 more times, and I think that was it. I may be wrong. And I'll just have to wander around again like an idiot. Hello again, Kokatorimon, how are you? Have a frost cutter to the face. In hindsight about the VMon, potential VMon guy, maybe my Mons were just too weak. They've got to be around level 30 or 40 and then he gives me VMon, which would suck because that'd be super end game. Item gained overclocked. That sounds vaguely interesting. What is that? When you just spot it at the bottom of your eye. A little easier to increase the blast gauge. Huh. I don't know what I'd use that on. Maybe before a boss? Because you do have items that can just increase blast gauge. Give you a big advantage against big things. Yeah, Mirage Tower. Bottom left, top left, top left, top left. Is it still... I'll check after that in a minute. Hopefully someone here knows where I'm going. Maybe? Not a clue. It'd be nice. Hello. We can't sit down here and wait. I'm sure the leader is thinking of a plan. Is he now? With this combo I can collect cards and analyze it. Anyway. Yeah, my deck is not currently great yet. It's slowly getting there, though. I need access to better shops for cards right now. Think of it, I'm puzzled. How is the AOA? How did the AOA come to the Asuka server? Yeah, that is also something. Right, let's see if leader guy knows what to do. I'm running out of ideas. Hello, leader, sir. How are you? The noon one was Lucky Mouse. And now he's been defeated by the AOA as well. Okay, I've decided. We'll fight the AOA too. That does not help me, game. I don't like aimless wandering about. Especially in a game where it's hard to save. Just making sure there's definitely no Piximon here and I've just missed it like an absolute idiot, have I? No, definitely not. Right, so it's not down here. I spoke to all those. I might try Byakko City again on my way. See if that triggered anything. But I assume I've got to go from underground. But where would I go? There's no water areas for me to get into an underground zone. He's gonna ambush me, why flee? Like at the Pelsh Oasis as well, I keep constantly leveling up. There is a box I can't get, which seems to be that there is an underground zone. An underwater area, but where would an underground area be? It can't be there. That's the city. We've been into the north, but we've been into the Badlands. South Badland, I couldn't imagine it being there. Let's try Kale and Lucky Mouse's zone next. And then I'll have to try Seriu City and the other city. Unless one of these tells me. According to the map, I've been to all these zones already. In here. Where could it be? I can't attack Byakko City from the front, so I'd have to come in from underground, most likely. I just have to randomly run around. I hate doing that. It uses so much time. Give me a hint, game. It may be in the starting zone. Someone around there will just tell me where to go. What NPCs are there around there? First city? Not second city or third city, maybe. I'll try, anyway. I'll have a see. I'll try once more. I don't think it's going to work, but... Oh. I just had a thought. Can we not take Kurt's Noonmon disguise? Maybe? Yeah, because they only check each of the ways but not behind, so you've got to come in a behind section. Just, if you can't come through the front door, there's got to be a different way. So let's have a think. Can we brute force this in a way? Because I'll show you what I meant about the Pelsh Oasis as well. You've probably noticed it already, but I just never brought it up, but there is a chest there, and there's an area over there. So there is a way to get underground in this zone. So let's see. Because it's definitely not here. Yeah, see, there's a chest down there. But it's like, how do I get there is the issue. Cross cut up. If Pokemon learn Small Heal as well, because it's a direct Digivolution from this guy, I can swap him off then. Or I'll keep him on for the moment, because he gives Heat Cutter and Frost Cutter to his entire line, which is really useful right now. 21. I might as well train them both at the same time. Each one of each 5 levels to see if XV does give Digivolution lines. Would be really nice. But it might turn out I need to, in order for his Digivolution line to work, it's XV to a certain level and Greymon to a certain level. But I'm not training Greymon right now. I just want an extra Digivolution that isn't XV or Greymon in either of their lines. So I've fully explored this entire zone and you can't go anywhere other than north. Let's go north. Let's see what Kale has to say. I would assume he has absolutely nothing to say. That's not bad damage. I think Frost Cutter is way better than Ice Blast. That does 347. I'll try Ice Blast next time. I think Blasts are more for the mage characters, which I haven't found them to be amazingly useful. $117. Yeah, it's not as good. Alright, so we'll check the north area. If Kale doesn't know, I'm gonna have to check all the other cities. But I'll end this episode on speaking to Kale and seeing what she says. I just need one character to tell me where a passcode is. Maybe Monzaimon knows. Somehow. That'd make no sense, would it? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to organise my thoughts by just rambling. By the time this episode airs, I will have figured it out either way. But I'm trying to get my voice process out of how to figure out where I'm trying to go. 302. I feel. I'm much harder to kill now. Which, if I'd have figured out before, would have been so much more useful. But Mutte's getting some nice chunks of XP. If I could just get up there. That is where I need to go, basically. Right, let's see what Kale says. Probably nothing. I'll be running at you like an imbecile, but... let's heal again quickly. It takes a minute to heal, but it's fine. I was actually quite surprised how fast this game loads. I remembered a lot of PS1 games taking absolutely ages to load, but I don't know if that's just because it's being played on the PS3. Which, if you just starting now or started halfway through, I am playing this on the PS3, that's why it's slightly smoother. in graphics. That's decent damage. The problem is Andromon causes freeze, and it's an absolute pain. Yep, frozen. Yep. Andromon gets another hit in. He KO'd War Greymon with this last time. It was really annoying. At War Growl. I just want to get some hits in game. There we go. These are weak to ice and electric. I don't have any electric moves, I've only got ice moves. I think water as well. I don't have many of those. Yeah, because like I'm trying to diversify which Digimon I have. I don't want to go for the Greymon line again, because I've got Greymon. I don't have a Vmon, so I could probably do some of the Vmon line. Renamon would have been ideal in a way because it just gives the Renamon line and the Patamon line. And Kumamon probably would have too. But I can't remember what Kumamon goes into because I've never really played as Kumamon in my team. Dramon is so miserable. Die. He's getting the XP though. He's getting there. Andromon's quite rare to fight here, I remember. I did spend a long time running around trying to find Noonmon, which turned out wasn't a Noonmon. Apparently moves like a Noonmon and was incredibly fast, which humans are not. But he is a hacker. Vaguely understandable. Come on. Let's go. We can speak to Kale. I might speak to Zeion as well. See what he says. Probably nothing, but we'll see. What did you do? Even Lucky Mouse was defeated. You're our only hope. Good luck. Tell me, you are one of the smartest Digimon in this game. Tell me where to go. Like, if you knew he was defeated, you should know where to go. He inflicts lightning damage. Okay. That did absolutely nothing. If you're gonna try and flee, then hurry up and flee. I have to get downstairs to do stuff. There we go. I don't think one of them's ever fleed from me before. Fled? Fled, yes. Words. Right, almost there. Secret stairs. Here we go, almost there. Come on. Tell me where to go, Kale. If not, I'm gonna have to try every single character I remember that exists. And that is going to be really tedious. Because usually it happens when I'm having food or something. And then I'll find it. And then I'll immediately have to put the game down until I can start recording actually what's supposed to happen. Hello, Zeion. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. You just want the cute bride text. Yes. Fine. Weird that you're still on the map, though. But you were technically a boss. And bosses do stay on the map. Do come on. I don't know what you're weak to. Let's see if I can whack you. Look, how much does he cause? It's too much. I'm not going to bother. That's a little more than I was expecting. Metal arm here then. He needs the XP. Only until it gets to 30 and then I'm going to concentrate on Agumon. Let's try metal attack. See if it's weak to metal. What's damage? Ooh, I'd like to pass metal attack on though. I think Armormon might learn that. Heal. I am a little heartier now, game. Defeated. Like, knowing my luck, it would... some random NPC in the first area does it. And I just ran to the last area, hoping to find it, and it's just not here. Yeah. Oh, it is this zone. There's a cutscene. Hey, Junior, what's wrong? I can't get into the starting city. Yeah, I can't get into Asuka City. If I had a staff pass, then maybe I could get in. A staff pass? Oink, oink. I'm not saying oink from now on. What are you trying to say, Kurt? Maybe Kurt has one. God, I hope so. That'll save me a lot of stress. That must be it. Kurt did work here. Work there. Oh, Junior, did something happen? Lisa, what are you doing there? As you can see, this room is a big mess. I was cleaning up with Kale. Hey Lisa, was there a staff pass lying around? Sorry, I haven't seen it yet. It's all Kurt's fault for keeping things so messy. What should I do? I'm sure it's here. I know. Can you go get my friends? If they help, we'll be finished in no time. Your friends? Yes, their names are... Really? Keith and Nick are her friends. Right, let me write this on my list. Go get Keith and Nick. Put that on my list. I know those two. What? Keith and Nick? Yes. Oh, you know them, Junior? Well, Keith attacked me out of nowhere, and Nick is super suspicious. And it should take you... it shouldn't take you that much time. Oh, last time I heard, they're in the south sector. South sector... This is the west sector, so they're in... Zambamon territory. Hang on, that's in my notes too. Yeah, alright, cool. Oh, okay, is that all we're gonna do? Yeah, this is the west sector. South sector is... Yeah, that zone. Lovely game. Thank you.